Hello, my name's Phil Chambers. I'd like to talk to you about a mind map that I created based on Teddy Bruck's presentation at the Professional Speakers Association convention in 2011. Terry says that we are bombarded by huge numbers of emails today. The communications get lost in the malaise of hundreds of emails. We have way much more choice now with the internet in the way that it delivers information at your fingertips. And your digital footprint that you leave now, with social networking, with your Twitter posts and so on, means that other people are able to research you. We're talking about meeting planners, publishers. They can find out your Klout score, how important and how influential you are, based on your social media presence. So today we are way much more than speakers because of the other means in which we can communicate through blogs, written word, audio, video. So we're much more communicators rather than speakers per se. You might feel that you're overwhelmed by the amount of learning, the amount of technology that you have to understand in order to build your social networking profile and so on. But Terry talks about a scene from the film The Matrix, which explains the attitude that you should have to this much more effectively.
Can you fly that thing?
Not yet.
Operator.
Tank, I need a pilot program for a B-212 helicopter. Hurry. Let's go.
So we can say not yet. If you're bombarded with problems, thinking you can't overcome these issues, just say not yet. I haven't worked that out just yet, but I can learn. Something that really changes the game of the internet is the notion of cloud computing. And a cloud holds information on an external server that you can then access through many different devices, maybe through an iPhone or smartphone, a laptop, an iPad. Gives you greater mobility. You can actually work from anywhere where you have access to the internet. Also, it means that your applications are bang up to date. You don't have to worry about installing the latest update, the latest upgrade. That's all automatically happens for you. Also, you have basically limitless storage. You can draw upon the storage capacity of the server that you're accessing. You don't have to have massive storage on your own actual machine. And it's also, because it's monitored, it's very, very safe. You don't have to worry about virus protection and all of those issues that you have in the past with traditional programs based on your own computer. It also enables your business to be very elastic. You can increase the amount of storage you're using or decrease it, increase the power and so on, depending on your business needs. So it allows you to focus on your job, not focusing on the technology. So it allows you to compete much more. You're able to much more rapidly respond to something. You don't have to deal with all the technology, all of the buying hardware, software, installing it, all of those things. So you can do it quickly, cheaply, and by utilizing things such as Skype, you can go globally. You can communicate and promote your brand on your information that you purvey globally, and with video conferencing and group calls you can actually access up to 10 people at a time, and you can use Skype as an interviewing and meeting tool as well. Other examples of the resources that are available in the cloud are things such as YouSendIt, a great piece of software for sending very large files, the files that are too large to send via emails. Dropbox, again, is another way of sharing files in a slightly similar way. Google Docs, so documents stored on Google rather than on your machine itself. Facebook, of course, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, all these social media things are all cloud-based, and there's more and more applications of the cloud coming along as the internet grows, progresses, and new products come along. Relationships are vitally important. It's always been the case that we've had relationships are why people buy from us, why people work with us, and that is the most important aspect, the mutual benefit that comes from relationships. And you can multiply your ability to create relationships by using things such as LinkedIn and Twitter and linking those together, so that one communication can go to many, many different people, but still building a strong relationship with them. There's a great new book by Jeffrey Gitomer called Social Boom, which deals with this concept. Other things that can help you in your relationships, things such as Evernote, gives you to do and done lists, so they enable you to keep track of the tasks that need to be done. And if you're building a team, or if you have projects that you need to be done professionally but cheaply, you can use something such as Odesk, which is a new system connecting you as CEO, even of your own one-man band. You can still think of yourself as a CEO, and you can recruit skills from people maybe in Eastern Europe, maybe in Asia, to do particular projects. A similar system to this is Elance. So when you need help, you can get help where you need it at an effective, cost-effective price. And you need to think of yourself as a farmer of relationships, so growing and building relationships. It's all about the R-commerce, not so much the e-commerce. Another big changing factor in the growth of the internet and the growth of social media is the use of video. Video, especially on mobile phones now, 39% of people will buy products on their mobile phone, maybe in a seminar. So your back of room sales becomes multiplied manyfold. You can sell digital products. You don't have to sell physical products. So it's not just back of room, it's in the room during the presentation, people using the internet on their mobiles to tweet, to buy, and communicate much more effectively. They're building a community of people based on what you're saying and their interactions between each other. You can use Skype nowadays to reach a much wider audience, to interview people via Skype, so you've got a much broader scope for your message there, your communication that we were talking about. iJot, a new system that enables you to send video emails, so it cuts through all the clutter of the traditional email, makes your message stand out, and really gives you a personal relationship, a personal connection with the person that you're talking to via video. Things such as ScreenFlow and Camtasia, in fact I'm using Camtasia right now to record this presentation, enable you to capture the screen and then replay that back at a later date. And also, of course, the use of video on things such as YouTube can reach that many thousands of people. If you've seen the video United Breaks Guitars, in which a group of musicians had their guitar broken by United Airlines and then did a song about that, posted that on YouTube, it's now had over 10 million hits of people watching that, and it's been one of the big internet phenomena of really influencing policy and attitudes to promote their dissatisfaction with United Airlines. So the overall strategy you need to use is you need to start with your blog or your website and then feed that as much as you possibly can. So feed it with video, with audio, with articles. You can use LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook to drive traffic to that blog or that website, iTunes, YouTube, and also the speeches and the word of mouth that you do physically can draw people to that website. And one of the great things about Twitter especially is that it enables you to listen to your clients. You can research what the buzz is about your particular area and respond to that, and therefore be more in tune with what your customers and your colleagues and people in the same field are actually talking about. So just giving you a 4-point plan really. Start with your goals, start with the goals in mind. Take baby steps, so think of that not yet principle. So how can I learn, not yet, but be able to improve over time and learn the right tools to manage social media, and then be flexible. Be able to change your approach as things change. So that's it. That's what Terry Brock spoke about. I think it was a fantastic presentation. Hopefully this mind map has helped you to understand what he was talking about and maybe to employ some of those techniques in your marketing, in your use of technology. My name is Phil Chambers. I hope you've enjoyed this mind map. please go to my website www.learning-tech.co.uk for more information, or for more information from Terry, go to terrybrock.com. Thanks for listening.